Dear future me, this week is the week of change and big decisions because I'm tired of feeling stuck and ashamed of everything I do. For example, in 2021, I released my first comic book in French, which tell a part of my adventure on a Japanese island, Yakushima, which inspired the creation of Princess Mononoke. And even if I tried to make people believe on the internet that I was so proud of this, I was in fact deeply ashamed of what I have created. But now, 2 years later, it's time to evolve and make peace with it. So I decided to push myself, reread it, and work on adapting this comic book into a phone version that will be available in French and English. Because as I reread it, I realized it wasn't so bad, and maybe it deserved to be read by more people than I ever thought. Which is crazy, I hated this work so much for 2 years. And now I work like crazy this week on it. I finished formatting it for the French version, and now I need to do the same for the English version before I can put everything up for sale and promote it properly on my social media. Working on this translation also helped me regain confidence in my English skill, because we, French people, tends to be ashamed when we speak in this language. And well, I have to break this idea. This fear is ridiculous and was also blocking me from one of my dreams as a content creator, to have a YouTube channel in English, which have been my dream for years, can you imagine? So yeah, it's a huge step what I'm doing currently. Recording this is not quite easy. And naturally, with this decision, I also had to adapt everything related to my artistic creation, such as my Instagram, Patreon, and my shop. The content I will post there have to be both in French and English. And this sudden desire to switch to English made even more sense this week, because I left France to come to Tokyo. I've been very fortunate because I came there multiple times. I even lived in Japan for a year before COVID. Of course, like usual, this time it was hard to leave my family and my friend, and it's always difficult to realize that it's not just a subway or a train ticket that separate us. So yeah, I was quite sad before arriving, and this week really didn't go easy on me. I am staying in a mixed dormitory at a hostel, and unfortunately the curtains are not light-proof. Moreover, they don't fit the size of my sleeping area, so you can see through them. And the idea of people, especially men, being able to see me sleep stressed me out to the highest degree. So yes, I've been sleeping poorly since Wednesday. Every night I wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, and since I can't fall back asleep, I just go to the common room and start working. Because why not? I have nothing else to do. Of course, I was quite happy to come back to Japan, but I was not in a great mental or emotional shape. And more of that, Sunday evening completely knocked me out. I was tired, of course, but also I was hoping that something will go well, because I was waiting for a message and I received a negative response. Poorly worded also, to say the least. So yeah, it's on this bittersweet and completely shattered note that I ended my week. And well, that's what I thought.